Alright guys, so today is your lucky day. I have a special guest here. It is a riddle. Guess who it is?
It is a riddle.
We actually have Ridd1e here with us. Let's see if we can ask her a couple questions. Ridd1e, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pretty good. I got some good music and I just did the costume contest, which was amazing. And you guys are making me laugh, so that's pretty good too.
Awesome, good to hear, good to hear. Okay, well hey, we're just gonna, ask you a couple questions. I'm sure it's like no problem for you.
Yeah.
I wanna test your gaming knowledge.
Oh shit. Is it old school stuff?
A little bit.
Is it PC stuff?
It's
Oh no.
Okay, let's test your nerdy game knowledge. Okay, so what does, obviously you got the Captain America suit on, right? Not Captain Marvel, just to make sure we're clear.
Yeah.
Right, okay. What does SHIELD stand for?
Oh my gosh. Secure. You know what's funny is this question screwed me at San Diego too. I don't know. No.
Oh
it's
my.
like Homeland something defense. Oh my god.
Something defense, right.
Do
Close.
I have my phone? Can I like Google? Do you know what SHIELD stands for?
I looked it up before this interview.
Okay, what is it?
It's SHIELD and Transportation Logistics Homeland Security. So you were very close. You did have Homeland.
You threw a T in there. You said transport.
Yeah, I think the T is silent.
It's not cheap to old.
Okay, well, hey, good enough answer.
He looked it up and he doesn't even know what it is.
It's okay. You got one of the words right. That's cool.
Defense, logistics.
There you go.
Secure.
There you go. So walk us through your costume. Like, how long does that take to make? Like, what made you want to become Captain America? Tell us a little bit about your costume here.
So, I've always been Team Cap. I mean, I love Iron Man, but there's something about Captain America I absolutely love. To be honest, my favorite Cap suit is the stealth suit from Winter Soldier. It's sort of the all blue with the silver. But I thought the Age of Ultron outfit was a little, worked a little better sort of with female form. But I worked on this for a few months before Dragon Con. And gosh, I usually judge how long a costume takes by how many shows I watch. So I'm like, oh, that's like 7 seasons of Mad Men, or that one is like all of Street Food, or that's all of Gilmore Girls. Oh God, now I sound like I'm the lamest person ever.
So did you make everything from head to toe, or?
I did not make everything on this costume. So I was in China and I met this guy who looks exactly like Chris Evans. He's like this French cosplayer who's like the sweetest guy. And I absolutely loved his suit. And I was like, where'd you get your suit? How'd you make your suit? And he's like, oh, I got it from like this company called White Sheep Leather. And I was like, cool. I was like, Dragon Con's coming up. I'm working on some other outfits. I was like, I'll get a suit. I'll cosplay with my friends. It'll be like, I'll just throw it on and I'll go. Well, I got the suit and it would literally have fit a guy like twice my size. So I ended up having to put probably another 40, 50 hours into altering it to scale it down. So like these were like double the size.
Those look warm, by the way.
Oh my gosh, I am like human soup. Again, I'm always human soup when I get interviewed. The boot covers were like up to here.
Yeah.
I had to pull everything down. I had to pull everything in, and then I had to make myself some fake muscles.
Fake muscles?
Yeah, I mean real muscles.
What made you want to get into like cosplay, and like what was that one thing, I guess, when you were like little, like, you know what, I want to be a cosplayer, or like how'd that become a
So for me, I've been cosplaying for almost 20 years.
Wow.
And I grew up in very rural Canada. Like I grew up on Vancouver Island. My graduating class was like 20 people.
Go Raptors.
Raptors?
NBA Finals, sorry.
Oh my goodness. It's hockey or nothing. And even then I don't like hockey that much.
Okay.
And I was watching anime and I was like, wow, this girl is fun and outgoing, and I wonder what it's like to be that, because I was very shy and awkward, but I loved like fantasy novels, and I would just sit at home and play video games, like my Nintendo or my Super Nintendo. And I wore it out and everybody thought I was Chun-Li, and it was not even close to being Chun-Li, and I absolutely loved it. And for a few years, I would cosplay, but I didn't know anybody else who did it. I didn't know what it was.
Right.
I mean, as far as I knew, I thought I had invented it.
Right.
And then I discovered I did not invent it, and I was not the special snowflake I thought I was. Yeah.
What's your favorite game of all time, and why?
I can't narrow it down. I can't. I love Legend of Zelda. I love the Final Fantasy genre. I have such a soft spot for when Capcom did Breath of Fire. It's there's only 5 of the games, and well, 6 if you count the mobile one.
Yep.
And they're like kind of like annoying and terrible, but I love those. Chrono Trigger, obviously.
Right.
Like anything kind of in the Super Nintendo, PlayStation era are probably my favorites. I mean, Shadow of the Colossus
Okay, gotcha.
was kind of like, I didn't realize how good that was gonna be.
Yeah.
So yeah. World of Warcraft, I mean, I definitely didn't do, there were like a few years from vanilla to burning where I didn't make any costumes. I just raided
Wow.
like nonstop.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you could make any superhero name, what would it be?
Any superhero name?
Yeah, like right now, if you were, you know, a famous cartoon, you know, artist, what would your superhero or
I mean,
what would you call it?
Squirrel Girl, but she already exists.
Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, she's a Marvel character, but I
Really?
love squirrels. I actually raise and rehabilitate baby squirrels when I have free time. So, I mean, they're like one of the top 10 smartest animals. They're just some amazing creatures. I don't know. It's like asking a crazy cat lady why she likes cats. You're just never gonna get an answer. Please, if you take anything away from this interview, drive slowly in the evening and in the morning because that's when squirrels are most active. Thank you.
Well, there you guys go. We have National Geographic lessons over here as well.
Seriously, yeah.
What has been your favorite costume that you've made yourself?
I'm really torn. I get asked this question a lot, and the way I equate it is so sometimes when you're at home, you're like, man, I just want to wear pajamas, and then sometimes you're like, I want to feel sexy as fuck.
Right.
So cosplay is kind of like that. Sometimes I just want something super comfortable, and other times I'm like, I want to feel sexy. So I really like wearing my Snow White. Because you know, the fact that kids think you're a Disney princess is kind of amazing.
Right.
But then I also really love wearing my Betty Page Rocketeer.
Okay.
Because it's comfortable, but it's sexy, and I think it's just a really great looking costume. It photographs really well, and there are a lot of people who are fans of the Rocketeer that don't know it until they see it.
Yep. So we heard that you're the second best dancer here at the DreamHack.
My mom being the first.
Your mom being the first, exactly,
oh,
right. Do you have actually any moves that you can show the audience here? I heard like your.
Well, there is this one I learned in 3rd grade.
What's it called?
I don't know. I think I just have to show you.
I hope it's not the lawnmower, because I did that like.
No, but I really think you guys should help me name this move.
Okay, deal.
Actually, you might have seen it on another video.
Okay.
I did it on another video.
It's possible.
Yeah, I think you know which it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me point out, in the 3rd grade.
Okay. Okay.
So you want to see it?
Yeah, definitely. Show
Okay,
us.
so you go like this, and then you spank it.
Oh, then you. And then you spank it.
You spank
'Cause
it,
you don't
yeah.
have a name for that dance move.
No, I think we need to name it.
Wow.
We could call it the DreamHack.
The DreamHack
I don't
spank.
know. I don't think they'd appreciate it.
Definitely a name for that though.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, okay. Well, I think that's all the time we
Aw.
have. That is DreamHack Dallas with Riddle, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Leave comments below what that sexy move is.